Hi, I'm Scully Drew, and I just played Quantum League. I'm just Scully Drew, and I just played Quantum League. I'm Scully Drew, and I just played Quantum League. Nice! Oh yes, Quantum League. A little arena shooter that did. I got addicted to this right away. It's a cool little game with the mechanic is that you actually play through a scenario like domination, free-for-all, whatever, and it ends after like 15 seconds, and then your second loop and then your third loop go through the same scenario with your previous loops still in the map and the enemy's previous loop still in the map, and it kind of gets a little chaotic. It's a little confusing at first, but let me tell you, after you kind of get it down, it becomes one of the better shooters out there in my opinion. It was pretty amazing. Let me talk about it. So graphically, this isn't going to be anything too special. The character designs are fine. They're pretty generic, but they're cool. I did find my favorite in Violet. The map layouts are all interesting enough. You got a museum with dinosaur bones, which looks really nice. You have a ship, what is it, like a cargo ship that you play on. That's pretty cool. The lighting, the colors, the shadows, it all works. It's all very standard at this point. And again, it looks just great enough for a game like this. I was pleased by it. It's not anything that's going to get crazy. Sometimes you see like the audience members of the fans, and those models don't look so nice. But all around, it's just looks great. Looks fine. On the audio side, you know, you have all your standard sound effects for gunfire, reloads, exploding barrels, and all that. And so it fits that bill just fine too. The opening theme is really nice. It's got that like 80s synth style to it that I always appreciate. I'm always a big fan of. So they do that too. The announcer, you know, he's just always enthusiastic, which I like. I appreciate the positivity from my announcers, all right? And so that was all good. And everything else just seemed to work just fine in a game like this. And control-wise, you know, it's not your typical shooter, obviously. And I was saying before, the main draw is kind of like the mechanic of going through a 2v2 scenario where your first loop is taking care of a certain objective. Like what I would do is I would get the rifle and I would try to do a little ground control by making sure I was like hitting the enemies from far away so we can get the point clear for the second loop for when you like bring in a shotgun or a laser beam. And I thought that worked really well for the most part. And when it didn't work well, it was when the enemy team was kind of like thinking that same strategy, or they would flank your loops and take them out before they can even establish ground control. So that took a little while to get used to. But let me tell you, once you kind of figure it out and once you kind of start like thinking and start building these strategies with your partner, with your other loops, this becomes crazy addictive. I was having a hell of a time. Even when I was getting my little ace kicked, I was enjoying every second of it. I was shouting out loud and just loving it. And I don't know, like as far as like arena shooters go, which there are just a dime a dozen it feels like these days, having something uniquely different like this that was actually, it performed well. Mechanically, it was just great. The matches like were quick, snappy, fun. There was different levels to kind of go through, different gameplay styles, different characters with these different abilities. It's great. This is one of those games that I think anybody could just jump into, play a couple of quick matches, get lost in it, grab a buddy, and have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun zipping around with your loops. There's a couple times where I actually accidentally shot myself in the back of the head like an idiot. I think I just hit my butt. I did. I hit myself actually. No! Oh, shit. It didn't help that I shot myself, that's for damn sure. Because friendly fire is a part of this game. And that actually was kind of great. You know, it just adds that extra dynamic, that extra challenge that I wasn't expecting to a game like this. And it works well. I enjoyed it. And I think you will too. This is Scully Drew with another Scully Select for you. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to this business, this weird shizness, and I'll see you when you click again. Bye-bye. Oh man, I think I saved that point. Nice! Nice! Woo! Wow, he was going right up for that C point. That was cool. I want to see him. I'm gonna see him jump up there and get schmanged. Here he goes. It's number 3, I think. Here we go. Nope, it was number 2. Watch him. Blah! He got blargened.